Welcome to the Inside LBI podcast, where we go over experiences, insights, and the knowledge of all things LBI.
Excellent.
Well done.
Well done. Today we have a very special guest, special to me because in a year and a half, Kevin McCarty and I became very good friends. He's just a wonderful, wonderful person straight away. He's the general manager of LBI National Golf Course and Resort, and I believe you're also the general manager of Renault.
Renault Winery Resort and Golf. That is correct. Yes.
Yes. And so tell us, how long have you been with the Renault family of companies?
So I started in 1991 as a busboy in one of our restaurants, and I stand before you today as the general manager of Renault Winery Resort as well as LBI National. So
that is impressive.
It's been a little bit of a ride. So we're excited to continue on and see where we can go.
So for everyone listening who's under the age of hard work, here's an example of that hard work really pays off, right?
So I guess what prompted you to purchase Sea Oaks?
So during COVID, we had a lot of golfers from the former Sea Oaks reach out to us down at Renault and ask about membership opportunities. It was in June of 2022. And all of a sudden, one day we had one, and then a couple of days later, we had a lot of members that newly signed up for the summer season. And just about every day, they asked us to go check and take a look at Sea Oaks. And over time, we started to go through that process. And then it started to become very real in 2022. And we had some homeowners come down and visit us and ask some Q&A and got some real deep dive information that led us to the purchase in April of 2022.
And when was the first day of golf?
So we promised June 1st, and we were able to open up Memorial Day weekend of 2022 to our members for 3 straight days, which was phenomenal. It was a very good day. A lot of sleepless nights before that, but hard work does pay off. So we were happy to service them.
Just for the record, who was the first person to hit a golf ball at the newly named LBI National Golf and Resort?
That would be Kevin Bergen.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Yours truly.
228 yards right down the middle.
Shameless plug.
What plans do you have for LBI National going forward?
So it's a 3-phase program. Obviously, we have an inn that will be fully renovated to accommodate our guests, very similar to how we renovated down at Renault. Then you have the restaurant and the banqueting facility, as well as the pro shop. All 3 of those areas will get fully renovated. And then obviously you have a tremendous amount of work and financial contribution has already gone into the golf course. So we will be still working during 2023 and hopefully fully restored by 2024.
What is the most frequently asked question of people who come there?
When the restaurant will open? Every day. And I love the passion of the homeowners. I love the passion of the golfers. I love the passion of the visitors and the excitement. This has to be the most anticipated reopening of a golf course that I've ever seen. And for it to be closed for 2 years, the demand that we got when we invited these people down to Renault just to hear us talk about possibly acquiring the property, it was phenomenal. We had 100 plus people in the ballroom, plus 100 and some on Zoom listening to us just talk about, possibly acquiring the golf course and the resort. So it's been exciting.
It was a great day. It was a great day for sure. And so what is the answer to that question?
Sooner than everybody thinks. See how I did that? I left it open.
Exactly.
Yeah, left it open.
And for those that don't know, LBI National is not located on Long Beach Island per se, but it is one of the better courses in the close proximity to Long Beach Island.
It is definitely the first course off the island, and we feel that it is definitely an extension of LBI, and that's why we named it LBI National.
How many members do you think are from LBI?
A handful. Yeah, most of them were from the 2 housing communities nearby.
And most of the visitors, I guess, are from LBI. The summer day trippers anyway.
I would say a lot of the vacationers are coming from LBI. They're doing their week to 10-day stay and then playing multiple times, multiple rounds start at the course.
I think that the question is, it's a year since you took ownership. How has it been? I mean, I'd say people were passionate about the place. I certainly was one of them. I didn't cry when I hit the first shot, but I was kind of like a little teary. Everybody says, "How's the course?" I always say it's open, and it's getting there. And Rolf did a yeoman's job of keeping it in the condition that it is, and it's improved since then. And people can complain about everything, but when you look around, it's still one of the most beautiful courses out there.
Then I think you said it. I 2 years being dormant, we've given Rolf everything he's asked for, and it's going to take time. Unfortunately, time wasn't on our side when you had 125, members join, and then 125 questions. When's the golf course going to open up? In April from the end of May, when we promised June 1st. So we really, Viva May Hospitality is the management company that oversees all the properties. We live for the guest. It's all about the guest. So hearing those questions and concerns on a daily basis, we wanted to provide them with a golf course that was playable, but at the same time, we wanted to move with a sense of urgency to provide them with a quality golf course at the fair price. And we felt that we were ready to go Memorial Day weekend, and we've continued to make improvements, and we will continue to make improvements until we feel that this is the golf course, and then we will maintain a set of standards that LBI National will be known for.
There's a high degree of hospitality training that is obvious. I mean, I've known some of these people for 10 or 15 years, and they speak a different language that they did under one different ownership and two different local managements, meaning, golf professionals or golf directors of golf. So can you tell us a little bit about that? I mean, I'll start with the phrase that everything a guest or a member does there is either greeted with or ended with, "We appreciate you. We appreciate your business. We appreciate you as a person." I mean, you feel appreciated. So
It goes a long way.
Being appreciated and gratitude goes a really long way. That's number one.
I think that the team has grasped this new concept of hospitality, and for us, it's just our way of life. It's how we want to treat people. We want to treat people the way that we want to be treated, and from the different nuances of saying things like "welcome home," because the team treats LBI National like it's their home. We move with a sense of urgency. We want to help the guest. We say the word guest and not the word customers because it's not transactional. The guest, we can invite a guest to our home. So we really take that seriously. And I think that, when I share with the team, financial success, on a daily basis or a monthly basis, the financial success of LBI National is the reward of their hard work and their execution of that hospitality on a daily basis. And it's very rewarding because the little things that we do every single day, we always want to win. We want to win the day. And when they win the day, well, that in turn, we win the month. And when we win the month, then we win the year. And it just continues. And it's definitely, contagious to the point where when you support the program, it helps you get to where we want to go.
The management company and the investors, what's their feeling about the investment they made in the property?
They're ecstatic. I mean, the impact we've made on the community, and for them to see it and for them to hear it, and when it doesn't necessarily come from us, they knew that they made the right decision to go get the property, and they hear excellent things about the property from their friends and family. And it really makes them feel special because they're part of it. And the investment community, Accountable Equity, they're just real people like us. And they would have never been able to buy it on their own. But a group of people, a group of like-minded people, get together and team up, and regular families put in a small amount of money that, adds up. and then they were able to go get this phenomenal property and restore it to a new level of hospitality. It's very exciting, and let me tell you, the renovations, it looks drastically different than when we walked in there in late April from day one to today.
Well, we can't wait till it's open to see it. That's for sure. What else? What else we want to know about LBI, Mike?
So with LBI National being in such close proximity to the island, although not on the island, a short drive down, is it in fact open to the public?
LBI National is open to the public 7 days a week. You do not have to be a member to play, although we do offer memberships. That membership window is temporarily closed, but it will reopen very shortly. So the restaurant will be open to the public when it opens. Driving range is open 7 days a week, open to the public. And then Daily Fee Golf makes for a great day trip off the island. Again, 7 days a week, public access to the closest golf course to LBI.
What is on the horizon for LBI National?
So we're going to continue with our renovations. Obviously, the restaurant was going to be opening very soon. That is the hot topic in town right now. And then we'll follow that with some banqueting rooms. And then hopefully later this summer, the inn will open, and we'll be able to become the full LBI National Resort.
So it'll be a very potential for wedding venues and everything of the like.
Weddings, banquets, bar and bat mitzvahs. I mean, you name it, we'll be ready to host it, hopefully by the end of the summer. Call the club. Come play. Come see the difference. You know, it's one thing for people to talk about it. We want you to understand, the differences and how we're treating the golf business. We feel that treating the guest right, taking care of the guest, welcoming the guest, showing them amenities that are far and above in the world of hospitality. It's not just a golf course. It's not just a resort. It's we consider it to be an experience. So when you come there, and then eventually the membership opportunity will present itself. Daily fee. We have 10-round punch cards for vacationers that can come and get an affordable round. The driving range is open 7 days a week. We have clinics. We have a brand new program called 360. It's one of the greatest training tools in golf, and we were able to launch it at LBI National. So we're looking forward to a great summer and a lot of golf to be played.
Mike, and where will we see you? Will we see you on the course, or?
I sure hope so.
Have you played Sea Oaks or LBI National?
I was able to play it last year, and they were aerating pretty much every fairway at the time. So my carry was less than stellar.
Well, there's a great member named Kevin Bergen. I'm sure he'll be able to get you on the course.
We could probably get you on. Sure.
We'll see you on the course then, Kevin.
We'll see you on the course.
We'll see you on the beach.
Thank you very much, Mr. McCarty.
It's been an honor and a privilege. Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome.
Thank you.